Diablo. The Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the Demon Lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Hey, welcome back to Abracadagger. Sorry we missed last week. I was out of town working. We'll just leave it at that. And this week, we got some technical difficulties on one end, so there won't be a stream. Sorry about that. And then we have somebody that may or may not be able to make it later in the session. Some real life stuff come up, which happens, right? So, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump in and get this thing started. So, Rowan with the recap.
So, last session, what were we doing? We had that arena fight, right?
Yep.
Where Ross and Vec and Boros totally fucking kicked ass. Like, they did so well, Adam got upset. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We mostly prepped and then did the arena
That
fight.
will be remedied in the next fight that y'all have. Just saying.
Don't be mad because you rolled bad.
Rowan dies.
What else did we do? I don't really remember that
No,
much. Besides the arena.
I mean, that was the kind of the ending, but we also did have a lot of discussions about some of the stuff we discovered in the previous session, including about the vampire, and just we got the deal from what's his face? Oh no, that was the previous session. So
the little guy.
yeah. So the little guy. Yeah. There we go. The little we spoke with little closet. Cold?
Something.
It was
Unidentified small creature.
Yeah.
Apparently, it did not used to be that small. It used to be something else.
Yeah.
He did not give us a name, or did not give you guys a name, considering Rowan was stuck having hair.
Yeah, there you go. See? Little stuff happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked you guys to retrieve, if you won, the bauble that was around the one of the champions necks, and he offered a favor in exchange for the bauble if you returned it to him. So yeah, that's really there's really not a lot happened last week other than the fight. So our last session.
Well, yeah, Rowan had their nightmare as well, so that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, something can feed off my nightmares there.
See, we don't even know about that, because I don't think we knew about that. We knew you had the nightmare.
So, we know that she was having a nightmare, but she was getting damaged as well, because she was bleeding.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. You know what? Not doing that. It's fine.
And I believe Rowan still has 2 levels of exhaustion, or one.
It should be one.
One
should be one
level
now.
of exhaustion.
Okay, yeah.
She slept the first 8 hours, and then she slept the second 8 hours.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, without the help of a spell, or I mean, you will not be able to get rid of that other level until it's time to take another long rest. So, you know what? I'm gonna throw us. Yeah, I'm gonna bring everybody back to the tavern. We'll just say after the fight, y'all immediately return to there to collect the winnings from the bet you made, right? But also, maybe to get Rowan back out of the middle of shit and get her back somewhere where she can sit down and still rest a little bit. And then from there, y'all can go do whatever you want. So I'm just getting y'all from the arena back to the tavern.
So was it confirmed? I feel like Boros did it, but was it confirmed that we grabbed the bauble?
Yeah, we definitely grabbed it.
Yeah. The last thing Vec did was like he picked up everything off the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was included a helmet with a head still in it, a hand, a broken sword, pretty much it looked like trophies that this creature had taken from kills and just kind of clipped it around its belt in a very morbid fashion.
I took all of it. Because why the fuck not?
Yeah. Alright.
GG no re.
With that, while y'all are loading into the map, what would y'all be doing upon returning to the inn? Or tavern?
Wait, hold on. Who used their inspiration last session?
Oh, yep, sorry.
I did not.
Good question.
I did.
Everything is loading.
Vec does not have inspiration, so he must have used it at some point. And
I still
never
have
had one to begin
mine.
with.
yeah,
Although
so-
I could have sworn I used it.
You didn't have a reason to. You were a freaking dragon 90% of the fight.
Yeah,
I get
sure.
one nat 20 to 0 damage, and I was like, fuck it, dragon time.
So yeah, nobody. I don't think anybody has inspiration except Boros at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I have inspiration.
oh, do you?
But, okay, so... Ross, I guess.
Okay.
I got it last time. Give it to someone else.
Okay, Zach.
Okay.
All right, got you, Vic.
Thank you though.
All right. Well, as y'all get back to the tavern, I'm gonna put you guys out here for the moment. As you guys step in,
Oh yeah, they said that people would not be happy. Where's my mouse?
did you look in the wall?
Oh, there it is.
Are you sitting on it?
Found it.
There you go.
Oh no.
You looking for your boys?
Yeah, I can't find.
Could always just RP them.
Yep. No problem. That's what I'll do. So I'll be damned. Anyways, yeah, a rather small imp-looking creature kind of flutters up to you guys, holding out a bag as you enter.
Hello.
Ah!
It doesn't
What
say
is
it doesn't say anything. It just holds the bag towards you.
I will look at Ross, puzzled.
Our ill-begotten fortune.
Oh, right. And I guess I'll grab the bag from this imp.
As you do, the imp, it doesn't bow, but it kind of nods its head, and then you see it make a motion, and it just vanishes. Inside is the agreed-upon amount of souls. Soul coins, if you want to call them. If you're gonna leave it to me, 50.
Nope. Because it was
It was 1,000.
It was 1,000, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For one person it was gonna be 300, but for the whole team it was gonna be 300, but for just us three it was gonna be 1,000.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's the other way around. I think it was 350. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 350 for just the three of you, or 1,000 if all of you would fight.
Okay, I mean,
Isn't that right? Don't make me have
I
to
have.
up.
I mean,
I
I've
don't
got.
think terms were renegotiated.
No, they weren't. It was just. I mean,
Rewards
I
weren't renegotiated with combatant information.
Because it was originally 300 for just
Right.
Ross and Boros. And then it was, they said something about your whole team fighting. But
Yep.
then Vet got involved, so they bumped it up to 350. Isn't that right?
Gonna be honest, 1,000 or 350, I'm fine with it. I thought it was
Yeah.
1,000, but it's okay if it's 350.
I'm not super pressed about it.
Well, if anybody's not doing anything, you can certainly go look it up in the last session while we're playing.
I mean,
Looking
that's what I'm
at
saying. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
What was
last
it, like,
session.
that's like 2 episodes ago.
That was
Yeah.
last episode.
I'm good with it. 350.
So last
Boros.
episode will...
Beck,
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
good with that?
good with it.
So
I'm fine.
we'll do this. We'll give you 350 right now. Once we find out the true amount, then we can, adjust.
That
Yeah.
works.
We'll figure out
I'm
at break,
perfectly
I
fine
guess.
with that. If I fucked up, then that's fine. But, this guy's dead. So
He's no more.
your three little methods, our 4 little methods, are sitting at the same table as they were the previous day. So they seem to be locals. Yeah,
Regulars?
locals. They seem to be regulars. Yeah. The succubi are also still kind of dancing around. They seem to be here trying to make money as well. But at the moment, not a lot going on. Although you did hear quite the ruckus as y'all passed through to come back here at what you have learned would be the auction. So, Thebe will, he's still a little upset about the whole situation here, and he is going to, if you need me, just call my name, and he's going to, he's going to wild shape into a mouse and just climb up into a pouch on Simon. So we'll do that, and for all intents and purposes, Thebe is here, but Andres is not, so Thebe will be inactive unless something comes up where he's needed, and I'll play him the best of my ability.
300 souls. A favor.
What?
300 souls on a favor.
Sounds good.
That's right. Okay. a favor. Okay, so yeah, you are now owed a favor by this beholder. So there is that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah. What are y'all doing in this moment? Since not a lot else going on at the moment, other than you three probably want to take a little break. I don't know. I mean, y'all seem to have an easy time of it.
Yeah, honestly, wasn't even worth a short rest.
Alright.
Well, Rowan's. If there's no plans to move around the town yet, Rowan's gonna head back to the room, and she's gonna practice her sword form. Actually.
Huh! Well,
Oh.
I wouldn't know you were gonna do that, so. Rip.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
Well, we gotta negotiate our deal, so. I mean, we gotta go talk to the Beck and I. Simon could probably still use some swordsmanship, though.
Does Simon know swordsmanship?
Mm.
What the hell just happened?
What do you mean?
I've been known to swing a sword a time or two.
His great sensei Larry, the volleyball, or Wilson, the volleyball, taught him.
Simon, do you think you can help me?
Do what?
I'm trying to learn how to use a sword, and, I'm, well, a long sword. He needs a short sword. And my forms are abysmal.
Simon might not be able to help you then.
Well, seeing as how, since I've acquired Phil, he doesn't like it when I hold a weapon that isn't him.
I'm not asking you to show me, I just need you to correct my form.
Okay. Show me your fighting stance.
It's terrible. She's holding it wrong. It's
Okay.
like curved when she brings down the sword. It's all bad. It's so bad.
Alright, well let's start with your war face then.
War face.
Hey, war face. This is my war face. Ah! Show me your war face.
She looks a little puzzled. And then she just tries her best to make the meanest glare she can. Which actually, instead of a mean glare, it looks more like a pouting.
Okay, well, that's actually worse than your fighting stance. So we're gonna come back to that. See what you want to do. You want to stand like this,
Okay.
right? And then you want to bring your weapon up in whichever your dominant hand is, like this. Okay?
Okay.
Now, when you get as awesome as I am, you can swap hands. But you might have a little ways to go. But as of right now, you just stand with your feet, like so. You raise your strong hand with your weapon. And then you take a couple practice swings. Show me what you got.
Please roll a nat
Simon.
20 and attack him.
Huh? I'm gonna attempt, actually.
Yeah, he didn't really describe where you should, what you should swing at, so.
I'm swinging the practice sword he gave.
Yeah, you're using the wooden sword. It's not like you're gonna die.
It's gonna be, if it's a hit, it's 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
If it's a crit, it's 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hold on. How do I don't have a practice sword in my inventory, I don't think.
Oh,
Wait,
I thought I
Are you
gave you.
doing this in the bar?
No, I think you guys
we
went to
went
the
back
room.
to the hallway. No, I don't have a practice sword in my inventory.
Hey, DM,
All right, got it.
Yeah. Did you change? Did you copy what I made, or did you grab
No.
just a longsword?
I didn't do anything. So I will go to yours.
Yeah. I can't send it to you.
Well, you have a wooden short sword and a wooden long sword. Which one would you have given her?
Longsword.
Yeah, I gave her the longsword.
Okay. So I should be able to drag it over to her.
Because a short sword's not a martial weapon.
There you go. You have it
Not a
now.
martial.
No, it's not a martial weapon. You're correct.
Okay. Hello? Excuse me? Gotta equip it. That's one.
Oh boy, you're a novice at this whole process, not just role playing it. Jesus.
Delete previous. Well, I'm using a new Gracious. Why did it delete? Sandry, why are you fucking right now?
I think it's user error, but that's just me.
Like I pressed.
There you go.
You named your practice sword Rosse?
No. It's
Yeah, you should have just taken the Ross out.
yeah. I just drug it from your inventory to hers, so.
It's all good.
It's 19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Go with that game.
What's your armor class?
Better than that.
Nope.
It's gonna be.
Exactly that. So you will take half of 1 point of damage, which 1 is the minimum. So, would you like to block this attack with a shield or something?
You damn right I will.
Wow,
Hold on,
you
I got,
burn a spell point on a fucking practice sword.
no, wait, hold on. I got something for that.
Oh?
Oh, bonk.
No matter what you
I can
do,
use my reaction to add 4 to my AC from defensive duelist. Boom.
Oh, there you go.
okay.
I nimbly
Did you-
just swat that down. Like, nah. Nice try.
I mean,
First
so
off,
you-
give me an insight check. Go ahead, Sean.
fair. No, go ahead.
Rowan, give me an insight check.
Yep.
I'm gonna get insight.
Why
Oh,
am
she
I
got really
rolling
good
at
insight.
Jesus.
Why am I rolling at disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exhausted.
Yeah, but even with disadvantage, you notice as you swing the sword, even though you're unskilled, Simon gets a little off balance as he has to really go out of his way to stop you from hitting him.
Huh. I feel like we should find a practice dummy.
You feel like what?
We should find a practice dummy. I'm saying this to Simon as I notice him, you know.
Sure.
Well. I know this place where we got... never mind. No, I'm not going to go that way. Alright. Yeah, we need to get one of those. Absolutely.
In the meantime, though, how was my form?
Yeah, it looked pretty good. I mean, for, you know, the first or second time you've ever swung one, yeah, that's not too bad. I see much potential.
Is that the first time?
Marie.
I thought you had practiced with with Ross a couple of times.
I did, yeah.
I don't know if Simon's aware of that, but I'm just saying.
I mean, if he was at the camp prior, he would have seen Rowan ask Ross for help.
Okay. Well, for your third or fourth time, not bad.
think I'm going to keep practicing.
Yeah, this isn't gonna happen overnight, you know.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm gonna go inside the room and practice inside the room. If Simon wants to do his own thing, he can go do his own thing. But yeah, she's gonna spend her time until someone goes to find her, practicing with the sword.
Yeah, it'll take Rowan. What are you, half elf? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably take you like at least 70 years to reach the crit master perfection that is Simon. I mean, he's not good at anything else, but he fucking crits everything, so.
Critter McGavin, run!
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, while you're gonna stand there practicing your thing, whatever, I'll show you a few more little stances and, you know, blah blah blah, and then leave you to it.
Yes. Okay.
All right. How about the rest of you?
I heard something from Ross saying about we were going to go somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to our
Or the whole
guy who
friend.
owes us money.
Mm-hmm. And also find the little method guy.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking before that, Vec is going through his pouch, trying to gather some of the things that he found. And then he'll look over to Boris. Can identify.
What do you want me to look at?
In like his hands, you see before you. It's like the helmet with the skull still attached, the broken sword, the hand, and the necklace, all kind of like jumbled in his hands right now.
It'll take me some time, but sure. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll grab the necklace first, the bauble that was around the creature's neck.
Okay.
I'll take notice of that, and I'll start ritual casting identify on that.
Alright, that's gonna take, what was it, 10 minutes?
11 minutes.
11 minutes? Gotcha. So during that
Wow.
11 minutes, Ross and Vec, would y'all just kind of wait patiently, or?
Doing what I repeat I'm doing.
Yeah.
Casing the room. Sorry, go ahead.
You know, no, that's fine. I'll just be sitting with Boros while he's doing that, just looking with anticipation.
Alright. What? Really? Are you freaking serious?
I'm so serious right now.
Jesus. Okay. Why?
Crash.
No, I don't. There's a very particular spell that I wanted to check something, and it's not. Oh, you know what? I can look here. Never mind. I'm sorry. But if y'all are just gonna wait, so the bauble or whatever. I'm sorry. I have to find this. I have to make sure I tell y'all the correct thing here. So hold on a second. I'm
It's
so
all
sorry.
good, Chief.
Enchantment. That's what it is. You just get a strong sense of enchantment from the item, but no details, no idea as to what it does. Just seems to be an aura of enchantment about it. When you
Even though
identify
it's like when you identify it, right? Interesting. Do they at least understand what makes it so that it's on, you know, no details or
No, there's. Oh, would it be? What else would it be?
Yeah. Okay. I'll put the spell in the chat so you can read it.
it'd be abjuration if it's like protective.
Yeah.
It's not abjuration. It's so. You know what?
Or
I'm gonna
illusion.
message you, Sean. Maybe you'll know.
Sure.
I'm sorry, because it's not in the freaking spells list for the compendium. And I'm not.
Is it a custom spell?
No.
Huh? Oh, is there like an anti-divination spell on it?
That'd be really funny.
I think I know what spell on it.
Anyways, oh, can you read that? Why is it doing it in Draconic?
Don't worry, I got it.
You can
Oh,
read
I
it?
don't got it.
Okay. How stupid. There you go.
You're saying the first one
Mm-hmm.
is what it actually is, and the second one is the protective?
Yeah. It's contained. Something is contained within there.
Right,
So
right.
there's a spell holding something inside this thing. Of course, he doesn't know which is which. He just sees the magic kind of intertwined, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways,
I
other
see
than
what
that, there's no details. Like, it's not like an item that does something. You know what I mean? There's something about it that it's almost like you wouldn't know what to do with this item. Like, it's almost it's almost like it's not for you. It's for someone specific.
So I can see that this item is enchanted.
It is. Yes.
However, something is muddying what I can see about it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not really muddied. It's more like there's just it's
Fog?
something extremely specific that I really don't know how to explain it to you, man. It's not anything beneficial. It just is what it is. It's just a something contained within. Yeah.
All right. So after I'm done identifying this object, I'll look to Vec with more of a puzzled look on my face than anything. That's odd. Usually, uh, at least I think the way this incantation I can remember is supposed to work, I should be able to learn just about everything about the magics on this item, but this, I get nothing. There's magic on this item for sure, but as of anything further than that, just a mystery to me.
What that mean? I don't understand magic.
It means that I don't know what this is. And more importantly, I don't know why our little method friend wants it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sean. So necromancy and enchantment. I mean, abjuration. That's what you get from it.
So I don't get enchantment.
No, not enchantment. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I thought
Okay.
the first thing was a type of enchantment, but
Yeah.
it's necromancy.
Oh, yeah. So I get necromancy and abjuration.
Yep.
All right.
Vec
Oh.
kind of looks to you, Boros. Maybe not give. It's a small thing.
Well, we didn't make a deal, but we did make a promise. I have an idea as to how we can get more answers before handing this over, but I think for now we should at least uphold our end.
To give?
Yes.
What happened if where?
I don't know. There's a necromantic force about this, and then some protective magic. I think it's blocking my reading of this item. And I know, us being in the hells and all, it could very well be dangerous. So, just before we hand this off to him, let's meet him. And I have one last thing that I would like to do before we give it to him.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'll go about trying to identify the other items while Ross is busy in the tavern.
Okay. So the helmet. I'm trying. I can't believe I didn't write this down.
Blackened.
I have it somewhere.
Blackened.
I am. I mean, I did write it down, but I can't remember where I put it. I thought I sent it to myself in Discord, but I guess not.
Ah, you talk to yourself on Discord? I do that
Oh.
too.
I have 2 accounts. Yep. Yeah. So the second item, that you can identify as the helmet. So the other thing he got was a sword, but it's broken. I don't know if he took that or not.
Yeah, he took everything.
Okay. The other items are limbs of creatures.
Wonderful.
So yeah, but the sword itself is broken. You can just hold it and tell that there's no enchantment. There's no. It's just a broken sword. But the helmet. This is what it looks like, anyways.
Yep. Nothing but a blank page that says that.
Says what?
Yeah. The image doesn't load.
Yeah, the image doesn't load.
Nope, it loaded for me.
Yeah,
It loaded for me
just
too.
take a minute. That's all. It is a helmet called the Minos Legion. So
Could you share it one more time? I'll grab it and drop it in the chat.
there you go.
Thanks.
These should be in your handouts too, your journal rather,
Oh,
Yeah.
let me check
I'll-
the journal then.
under handouts.
Okay.
Player handouts.
Oh, let's do this.
Oh no.
Oh, player
that works too.
handouts. That's where it should be. But
Oh.
I'll see what.
That looks sick looking.
Yeah. So this helmet will. You get the sense that it could help see in certain situations. You also get the. You would get specifics. So basically, this will grant you dark vision up to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, it'll extend it out to 120 feet. There's also, you can use it to cast True Sight on yourself twice per day. The True Sight will go up to 20 feet. There is an aspect about it where you can actually summon an Archon to your side once every 3 days.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
And there seems to be something about it, something that maybe if you wear it, you could figure out what it is, or maybe it's something that could be unlocked. You don't know, but you may find out more by tuning to it, which is something y'all are aware of.
Hmm. Oh. What was that?
What was what?
It was a squelching sound. Someone used an ability.
So, I'm gonna have to find where I'll put this, but
Oh.
I'll give you all the details as soon as I find the damn thing.
Sounds like someone biting into an extremely raw burger.
Oh, y'all be hearing stuff, huh? Weird sound effects.
Maybe.
I can't believe I lost this. Anyways,
Mushy burger.
anything else? Because for right now, that's all there is.
No, I'll just let Vec know. It's like the sword is beyond useless, but this helmet. There's something about this helmet. We should keep this. It might be useful to one of our other party members.
Okay.
What's the vibe in this place right now?
In the tavern itself?
Yeah. As we sit down.
As I said, there's not a lot of patrons at the moment. The four little methods, the succubi that seem to be always here, which you know what they do or try to do. Oh, this guy's going to. And that's really it. It seems it's kind of a dead time in here at the moment. So not really a vibe other than just empty.
Yeah. And this guy still here?
Yep, he is still there.
Still watching or no?
Wait, which guy? Oh no, that's the succubus. Sorry, that the vampire
Okay.
is not in there.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. After a moment of looking around and judging that no one's got any particular thoughts towards our recent feast, or downpour, waterfall, windfall. Yeah, windfall's the words. I would turn my attention back to Boros and Beck. Not really catching much of the conversation about the items.
Should speak with the eye stalk and then meet with the others. We need to plan our next move and fast.
Agreed.
You don't give a nod from Boros.
Boros, as we get up, I imagine we sat down and did all this.
Mm.
I would stop you with a hand, like, chest, shoulder area. Not like rubbing it, right? But just like stop.
Caressing it.
Just like, you're so strong.
Did you tone for this?
Are you flexing?
We will revisit what took place, but not now. See to it that we are on the same page going forward.
If you would like to take the lead in this conversation, then by all means.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to gauge what if I don't know, man. I remember. I mean, Ross remembers his buddy Lazarus, and Lazarus was mouthy, but always wore his heart kind of on his sleeve. Super smart creature, but never conniving. Boros comes off more as conniving. I feel like what I'm looking for is in examining Boros, like looking him in the eye, and now my hand is on his chest, shoulder, whatever we're gonna call it. Um, do I get the sense that there's an agenda? Like you have a specific purpose that you're trying to achieve?
You, like, you're actively reading him, right?
Yes. Yes.
You will see a glint in his eye that does not betray you. He honestly does have your best intention at heart, from what you can tell.
Fair enough. You will, I mean, my hand drops back to my side, and I let go of a breath. We lived. It is behind us, but we need to revisit the circumstances that brought it about. For now, you seem comfortable in this place. I kind of glance around. This isn't really my crowd, and I hang around with people like Draven. You don't remember Draven. He's basically an annoying asshole that is worse than any of the fiends in here. That's saying something.
Why did you hang out with him?
Let's consider it a forced adoption.
Alright. While I try to that means lead on.
By the way, lead the way. I will be at your back and by your side.
Right. Just go try looking for Mr. Eyeballs.
Yeah, he's not in here. Like I said, this whole place is rather empty. You're welcome to ask. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are these
Yeah.
guys? Well, no, go ahead. You guys do what you're gonna do.
No, I was just gonna say it's like not seeing the beholder in here. I'd probably just ask around for the patron, or ask the patrons if they've seen anyone of his likeness around. Large green eyeballs all over the place.
Yeah, so you ask around. Really the only people here are the succubi, which really don't seem to be helpful. They're very aloof and disconcerted about anything you need or want. If you would ask one of them a question, their response would be, "Would you like some company?" That's all they seem to be concerned about. But the Mephits are fairly talkative. As oh, you seek Garaxus. He'll be about if you need him directly. He's probably at the auction.
Then that's where we need to be. Let's go speak with the others. See who wants to attend. I'm sure there might be useful things, and we're rich in hell now.
One question.
You hear someone clapping as you're speaking, Ross.
Great.
Well, everybody hears it. Everybody hears the clapping.
I look in the direction.
Yep, a little
that's
small
interesting.
creature that you recognize from the previous, well, from your dealings earlier. I see yous won. Yous won the fight. You have my bauble.
One, we do. But one, I wouldn't say favor. One slight inconvenience, I might add. It'll take but 10 minutes. And I promise I'll give you the bauble right after.
You see the creature kind of narrow of his eyes. If you're gonna ask me for something, that'll be your favor.
Oh, look, Ross.
Ross, what do you know of demons? Does Ross know anything about demons?
Yes, he has made it his life study to understand lower plane beings, and as you know, he's dealt with them.
Okay.
So,
Then it's not even going to be a roll for you. I'm going to say that Ross understands very well that favors from these creatures are not easily earned, and the favor best be worded precisely. Very much like a deal or a wish.
yeah. I think that I would make a suggestion. What if we were to pay you for a service then? Our favor would be preserved and you would receive something in compensation.
Well, that would depend on the favor, I guess. Price equal to favor. Understand?
Didn't say it was a favor. We're paying you for a service.
Or service, yes. But it has to be a service that, and he kind of looks at his little diminutive self that I can actually provide in this state.
I nod and look to Boros and with my head kind of gesture. And I would, before he says anything, and I, let's ask him the question and give him a price for it. Make sure you're very careful in what you ask him. These creatures dabble in fine print.
You get a little chuckle from him as you say this, Ross.
You guys feel the familiar psychic link pop up.
Okay.
You get a welcome, like, thank you here. A mental one, anyway. Go ahead, sorry.
I am sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
I simply wish for there to be no secrets between us, and would like to figure out what kind of magics ail you before I give you this bauble.
So the service you require is, you want to know what the bauble means to me, basically. That's what you're asking?
In part, but also, per our previous conversation, you seem to harbor a lot of secrets as to your true identity. Your name is not important to me, but your status is. And if I'm to give this bauble to you, I wish to know that it fall in the right hands.
Well, there's no other hands it could be in. As you can tell, if you've dabbled in magic, then you can tell the item is of no use to you. Suffice it to say, what is within is me.
Then a simple reading should not be out of the question, I would assume.
Reading? Like what kind of reading?
For all intents and purposes, I intend to cast Identify on this little Method Man.
Identify doesn't work like that. It has to be an object, I believe, right?
You can
No.
cast it on a person and figure out what spells are affecting them.
Yes.
Okay, so you see the exact same spells radiating from this little creature as you do from the item.
And no specifics on him as well?
Nope.
Alright. I see that you two are you and this item are linked far more than physically. So here, and I'll hand it to him.
As you reach it out to hand it to him, he slowly reaches up and you see almost disbelief in his face as he reaches for it. He looks up at you, and as his hand gets just with finger reach, he snatches it really quick and pulls it to his chest. And he says, "If you wish to have your favor, speak my name." And he will look into your eyes and there'll be a flash. I need you to give me a... You can either make a wisdom save or you can choose to fail it.
I will fail it.
Okay. This is just for Boros, sorry, Ross.
Oh, got it. You just said me. You just said you. So
Yeah, sorry. Well, he was the one handed it to him, so...
Okay.
Alright, Boros... yeah. This name pops into your mind. Oh, can you speak that? Can you understand that?
I can.
Alright, that name pops into your head.
Does that mean we have 2 favors now?
Sure do.
No, just not from this creature.
Not from this creature.
No, like
Right.
two in general.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, yeah, true. And with that, he promptly turns and runs out of the tavern with his bauble hilt to his chest.
Quick for something so small.
Come on. The others await us. And I would mentally say, Master Simon. I mean, just Simon. Just Simon, no master. We're going to convene with Thebes in your bag. We're going to convene with just Rowan in the other room, so we can come to a consensus on what we want to do. It seems the person we need to collect our favor from, maybe at the auction. We would do well to go there ourselves. Could find something useful.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't say anything because we did that cool mental communication, and even though there's nobody in here, I'm just gonna act like I didn't even talk to him. Yeet.
Well, we all know it's a giant walkie-talkie. You all kind of heard it.
Yep.
Oh, that's Thebe there, by the way.
Just drop Thebe on the ground.
Well, he was next to Simon, and then Simon took off to the bar. I just
Fair
forgot
enough.
to take him with him.
No, that's a business meeting room.
Rowan, what are you doing at this moment when they kind of walk into the room here? Or I guess you would knock, guys? I don't know.
No,
Ross, I think Ross would
Swinging
knock.
my sword.
Would definitely knock.
Okay.
Simon
Would
does
not. Just
Well, I'll shut up. Let y'all
exactly.
Yeah, enter in and Rowan, are you actually swinging a sword as when the knock? I mean, I would
Yeah.
knock and say we're back.
Oh, okay. Okay, because if you guys were gonna come in without knocking, she would have pointed the sword at the door.
Pretend dragon slaying.
Actually, yeah, let's go with that. She's been like, sheets are a mess. There's like, she took off her boots and stuff, so she's running around barefoot, kind of like play fighting. She's like, ha ha!
Gone.
And you kind of walk in on her, kneeling on top of Simon's bed, pretending to be fighting a dragon.
Yeah, I mean, you get that we're coming in and the door opens, so you have like a second to compose yourself. If you
Oh,
want
I
to.
would have thrown myself onto the floor then, in between the bed, just like, ah!
Vec just kind of walks by and just kind of looks at Rowan. If you want sparring partner, you could have asked.
Or if you'd like an imaginary playmate, I could provide.
Yes.
So how long were you left here practicing?
2 identify spells and a conversation. I would probably assume
So
40
so
minutes.
at least half an hour.
Yeah.
So,
I need to redact
Just-
something, guys.
okay.
Uh-oh.
I completely forgot. I found the helmet that I created. I actually created in an item that you can equip, and I couldn't find it, but I just found it.
Oh, right.
And I changed up. That was what I told you was going to be the when you identified. That's what I originally planned. I found it and was like, oh yeah, I did something completely different with it. Who has the helmet? I will drop it in your inventory.
I think Vec's holding on to everything right now.
Vec?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will just let Vec have this and he can look at it.
Okay, I'll look at it then.
Essentially what it does is... Alright, it's in your
Oh.
inventory. Oh, it says it's a trinket, but it's not a trinket. It's
Yeah.
actually a helmet.
Okay.
This...
Well,
Basically, this thing gives you glimpses of the future. And when you finish a long rest, you can roll 2d20s.
oh,
Keep those numbers, and then you can use those numbers to replace any d20 rolled. So basically, it's like premonitions, or
The helmet of portent.
it's important. Yes.
I'm trying to look at the details of the item, and it says it's unidentified.
Oh, here I'll identify it real quick.
Yeah.
Identify. There you go.
Thank you.
It's so fun, actually.
It also, which doesn't show on there, I need to type that in the description. It does do the dark vision thing, extends your dark vision or grants you dark vision up to 60 feet. But the summon the Archon, no, and the true sight, no. Sorry,
Okay.
I took those things away.
So, important in dark vision.
Yeah, but
I
there
would totally give
is
this to Ross, by the way.
there is still the aspect of there seems to be more to it that may be dormant.
Other question. What kind of armor is it? Light,
It
medium,
says-
heavy?
It's a
Or is it-
steel helm, so
Yeah.
it would probably be under the heavy category.
Yeah.
Very much.
I would totally give this to Ross, by the way.
This very much the type of helmet you would see with a set of full plate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Either Ross or Rowan, to be honest.
You're going with heavier?
She does. He has the
yeah.
proficiency for it.
That ridiculous AC you think comes from what? Or good looks?
No.
What?
Well, you guys can decide who gets it. Just let me know, and I'll throw it in their inventory.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think what
Right.
what kind of pressing would be Ross clearing his throat.
Yep.
Well, since we're all here, a quick mental, inquiry like, Deeb, you listening? I imagine he just says like squeak or yes or something. No one's
Look how
Deeb.
tiny Phoebe is on the map.
And I would say we didn't collect our payment from the beholder. We need to go to the auction, which I think we intended on doing anyway. After that, we should probably be on our way, but it would be wise to allow Rowan to rest in this Vigelster. What choice do you all see as the best option?
That kind of like speaks up. One more night shouldn't hurt.
Not sure about that, but we do need it.
We have our soul crew, please.
They have what, Boros?
We have our soul coins.
Oh.
Soul coins?
I feel like we should discuss the favor we wish to ask of this creature.
Agreed. If it is worthwhile, we would probably benefit from it now.
Do you think they have a map of the hills?
Would a map help in this place? Remember, even our eyes couldn't be trusted.
There.
Maybe a guide of some sort? A token? A way to tell what direction? Some infernal compass?
Compass. In hell.
Or better yet would be a vehicle. Imagine if we could move faster, not on foot. All of us.
A vehicle? Oh.
You say that, and you recall there being a
Magic
carpet.
carpet.
Yeah, just kind of gliding on the floor. We're in the Mind Flayer shop.
There's a
Ye-
magic carpet, but it's really expensive.
Oh yeah.
Might be
How
worth a
much?
favor.
We have 302 soul coins. And a good amount of gold left over.
And to favor.
Either way, it sounds like we're going to the auction. Am I correct in this assumption? Rowan, are you feeling strong enough to do that?
Yeah, let me put on my boot. Where did I throw them? Hold on.
You
Wait, so
do-
she's running around barefoot right now, right?
Yeah. You notice all the sheets, all the beds, if they were made previously, are now ruffled as if she'd jumped over them. Her hair is a mess. Like, when she popped up from, like, the side of the bed, like, you notice her hair's just kind of fallen over her face.
You'll hear in the psychic, like, boy, am I glad that I sleep in the other room. Boros not realizing that he's talking through the link.
Yeah.
So
Simon. Oh, God.
wait a minute. So was Rowan practicing sword fighting and like rolling all over the fucking place? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Like a fucking 10-year-old?
Kind of like
Yep.
think about it if you're playing pirates in your room.
Got it. Okay. I got it. Sorry, Ross.
You're all good. You're all good.
Jesus.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rowan, you get dressed, right?
Yep. I'll put on the boots, I'll fix my hair, tie it up, and follow you guys out.
I will walk behind everybody as we leave to the auction house.
All right.
You're gonna move us there.
I will. Yeah. I'm gonna preload, but I didn't expect y'all to actually go there, so I didn't preload it.
What do you?
Well, I mean, I prepared for it, but I didn't preload it because I didn't think y'all would actually go there. Simply because, well, yeah, I guess y'all really didn't need to rest because fuck y'all, I made y'all too strong, but that's fine.
Oh, we just
Well, we do need to
outwitted
rest.
you.
Do need to rest. It's just a matter of,
All right. I'll go ahead and activate it, I guess. Should be loaded for most people.
Loaded. Said
Oh,
nobody.
I guess it would help if I put your tokens on this map. That might be a thing. Let's put it right. All right. right. Sorry, guys. Sadie was asking me a question. Okay. Who am I missing? Ross. And yep, that is everyone. So, everybody loaded? No. Why is nobody loading? What the hell? Are you guys loading on your screens?
It says 99%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 85.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and describe the scene as it's loading. As you guys head over towards the auction, the ruckus and the noises get a little louder. And my beholder is not here either. What happened to these guys? Anyways, you see some kind of makeshift stone or rock benches there are several creatures of various size and, as some you would know, various power sitting amongst them. There is a stone or rock walkway leading up to some higher seating arrangement there, with people there. There's mind flayers, there's succubi, there's methods, there's what looks like balers. You know, there are a pretty large what is this? A pretty large gathering here of many different types of creatures, and there is even a pool up towards the front by the stage where this auction is taking place. It looks to be a pool of blood, and there is a female creature, at least from the waist up. From the waist down, she seems to be serpentine. It looks to have 6 arms. Just kind of writhing around in this blood, looking at the auction that's taking place on the stage. There is another off to the right. There is another higher platform with a very ornate chair kind of sitting up there. There is a small table next to it with what looks like bits and pieces of some kind of meat, and there's a creature sitting in this chair that is, it seems to be a chair, I mean a position of power, or what's the word? Not respect, but damn words, Adam.
Describe the word.
I can't think of the word, but this creature seems to be important. Let's just leave it. Let's just say that. As he is sitting up there alone in this chair, kind of raised and higher than the rest. There is on this stone stage at the end of the, at the center of this center of this auction. What is the center of attention, not the center, but there is a very fat, bulbous creature with long robes on, so thankfully you can't see what's underneath, because just seeing his face is hideous enough. But he is this creature has like 40 chins, right? Like just kind of hanging down. Imagine Jabba the Hutt, for those of you that have seen Star Wars, which I'm sure all of us have. But imagine Jabba the Hutt, but bipedal. And these little bitty imp wings coming out the back of him that in no way could lift his bulbous ass. He walks with a cane, and he prances out across this stage, actually very agilely. or agilely, dexterously,
Elegantly.
elegantly, yeah. But there seems to be some kind of magical flame or barrier surrounding most of the stage. At the end of the stage, there is a large, what looks like a cage of some sort, and you see a mist kind of swirling within, and every once in a while you'll see a face kind of come forward, and it's very much like if you've seen Hercules, the animated movie, the river Styx, the way you see the souls kind of swimming around in there, right? Very much what it looks like. As this guy walks across the stage and gestures towards this cage, you see a ring on his finger begin to kind of glow, and several of these, what could only be described now that you've seen them as souls, are pulled forth from this cage and dropped across the stage. As the creature says, who here speaks Infernal?
I do.
Yeah, same.
So just the two of you, I believe. Boros, you don't speak Infernal, right? You speak Abyssal. Oh, you muted. Okay. I think I'm right, though.
I speak deep speech.
Oh, deep speech. Okay. So, you guys will hear in Infernal, "Let the bidding begin." As this creature turns, and you immediately hear an uproar in the crowd as creatures begin to say things in Infernal. For those of you that can understand, you'll hear, 3 souls, 4 souls, whatever, which is kind of odd because it seems they're bidding souls for another soul. You're not certain exactly what that is all about or what's going on here, but that seems to be the case. Who is not loaded yet?
I'm not.
Boros is
Not.
Yeah, I just see gray screen.
Yeah, it's still coming.
Oh,
There it is.
never mind.
Yeah. Just remember to press tab every once in a while.
Yeah, tab and move around.
Oh wow. Holy. Wow.
Yeah, saw that.
This place is special.
So
Where is the bidding happening? Is it on this? On the stage here. Sorry.
Oh, stop dying! Stop dying! Stop dying!
give me a con save.
I passed
Carl-
that shit. Oh, let's
Carl,
go.
con save to not choke on your own saliva.
Also, for those of you with a decent perception here, and I'm sure you would point them out, you see creatures here that you have not seen anywhere else in this place. You also see creatures. Ross, you would understand what these creatures are. I'm pretty certain. Rakshasas.
Oh God.
Rakshasas.
Yeah.
You see 3 of them sitting here, also in the bid war. Lots of different creatures here that have collected here during this. Sorry.
So, to orient ourselves, this is where the bidding podium, if you will, and then these are the seats.
Here.
Okay, that's why we weren't
Yeah.
loaded, so I didn't.
This one here is the one that seems to be a seat of power. He sits above everyone else.
That's who you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Authority. I
Yeah,
think was the word you were looking
Oh my God. Where's that vampire? Can we
He
make
is
a
not
deal with him?
here.
Damn.
So, you would recognize some Galabrazoos, some Nalfashi, or Nalfejni. Yeah, there's a lot of power and danger here. Uh-oh, somebody just lost connection.
It's me. I'm gonna reload.
Okay. You see some pit fiends. You see, yeah, a lot of shit here, man.
Oh dear. Sticking by Ross. Sticking by Ross. This is not a great place to be.
As you step into where the common, quote unquote, common folk have taken their seats, you guys get a lot of looks as all the bidding comes to a sudden halt, and all these creatures turn and look at you.
Vec is just gonna be like, hi.
There's a long, very awkward, almost dangerous silence as these creatures, some of them towering over you, even the tallest of your group. Some of them taller, even wider than Vec is tall. Yeah, and then quite suddenly everything goes back to the auction, the bidding, as you hear again 3 souls, 5 souls, 6 souls, you know, and all in infernal, as they all begin their bidding again. What are you guys doing?
Vec
Hiding
has
behind
no
Ross.
idea.
Okay, so if y'all aren't gonna do anything, which I don't think
so
y'all
can
are,
you-
but
Can
what?
you pause?
Huh?
Um,
Oh, okay.
one. Yeah, I was gonna say. So we see a soul that's being bid on.
You see a couple of souls on stage, yes. Being that
Yeah.
that seems to be what they're bidding on.
Okay. Looking around, we see all these different types of creatures. Do we see the person we came here to find?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I need to do that. Sorry. Yeah. Why? It doesn't even make sense. I guess I'm gonna have to pull it out. Another beholder. I had so many of these guys. I don't understand where they went.
I'm just hearing in my head, Rakshasa, because I just see them right there.
Rakshasas
They're
are.
backwards. They're creepy and they're scary. I know, but it's like their backward ass hands just makes it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really strange. Like, ugh. Whoever came up with that was. I think they were
Cursed?
trying to.
Drunk?
What happened
Oh
here?
man, they did a good job.
Some sort of drug a human should not consume.
Why? There we go.
Also, is there any music in here? Because I don't hear anything.
Yes,
Ominous.
there is.
No, I don't hear anything.
There is
Must
music.
be broken.
Yep. Okay, there's your beholder. Yeah, he'll be up here. He would be up here, actually.
Do we see a way to? Is this like a seating area, or is this
It
guy
is.
like?
This is the raised platform where the seating area is, so that people up here can see out over the ones sitting on the benches.
Cool. Mental link. DM, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Mental link. Well, could we seat ourselves, position ourselves next to, that guy, and I, just thumb without looking back towards the
Wait.
big eye stock man.
Who's
Oh, don't worry.
So
He
ev-
sees you.
Shut up! The inspiration! The inspiration!
Wait,
Can I
what
give
did
my
Sean say? What did Simon say?
He said, "Don't
I
worry,
said,
he
"Don't."
sees you."
Oh yeah. He saw you thumbing. He saw.
You know
it.
what? I see Ross thumbing, and because I'm just like dumb, I just kind of look behind me.
Simon looks too just cause. No, I'm not gonna do that.
There's a mental and physical sigh as my shoulders slump, and I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
Just hear through the mental link. What? I just wanted to know who we were looking for.
You saw him. You spoke to him.
I didn't speak to no one.
Right.
This is true.
They didn't. But he saw him.
Yeah.
Well, do we get up there, or should we wait until the end of the auction?
Well, pretty sure he saw you, so we could probably just wait it out.
Fair enough. I would.
That's not to
For 15 souls.
make it look desperate.
When the first bid war comes to an end, you do. I mean, Rowan. I mean, if you're sitting by me as well, you do see me kind of clenching my gauntlets and squeezing my hands together. I'd probably take the gauntlets off. Who has gauntlets in hell? Unless you're fighting, that's weird. So it would be my bare hands, kind of clenching them and wringing my hands. My jaw's clenched. I look absolutely pissed as this continues.
I lay a hand on your clenched fist and kind of just I'm trying to
Trying to what? We lost you.
keep him calm.
Can't
All right.
believe we're sitting here watching this. We should be killing every one of these things.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's
Are
do
you
that.
saying this aloud or are you saying this in the mental link?
In the mental link.
Well, Rowan does not hear that, so she just continues to pat your hand.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if no one else says anything, I suppose.
You-
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
You hear right behind you, very quietly. Feel the pain.
You hear through the mental link. No.
Rowan, okay, feel the pain has to be said out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rowan whips around and just gives you the dirtiest glare. It's not the puppy glare. It's not the puppy glare this time. It's actually a you do something to fuck this up for us and I will end you.
Wait, is Rowan in the mental link? 'Cause I'm
No,
kinda
no.
funny if you-
Feel my pain does have to be said loudly, because our boy isn't in the link. Phil isn't in the link, so he's got to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is Rowan in the link?
Rowan
No.
is not. He made this. The connection
Yeah, but-
was made while she was practicing sword.
Right.
Oh, right.
Oh, damn, that's right. Because I was,
Yeah. You have to see them to get them in the link. And she was in the
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Y'all were out in the bar. So
Oh, yeah, so it's only Ross, Simon, me, and Boros that's in the link.
yeah. And Thebe.
And Thebe.
Thebe was with
And
Simon.
That's,
so-
well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that. So, anyways,
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. And Rowan, do you whip around and like yell, or do you? Oh, it's just a look. It was just a look. Yeah, gotcha.
It's a look, but if I see him move, my hand is going up to grab his face.
you turn around and give me a look. I wink at you and go, I've seen you practicing. Calm down.
Damn.
Dang, man. Gave her the old stay in your weight class. Jesus. Okay.
That is. Oh.
Then
wow.
again, spirit blunder's a thing, Simon. I don't know about that one, cousin.
And she can use all 3 weight classes, so she can be
Yeah.
whatever she wants to be.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but I do think that
Wait,
kind
are you
of.
calling her heavy?
You said it. You said it, not me. You said it.
What's happening?
Implied,
What the fuck is
implied
happening?
is still kind of.
Anyway, I have turned around, completely avoiding this conversation, and see the interaction between Rowan and Simon, and it kind of grounds me a bit, as it gives me something to focus on other than that. And I would kind of... How long are we going to sit here?
Hopefully not very long.
Agreed. That part I say out loud, because I look stressed. Like, I am sweating with how angry I am.
Angry sweat.
Yeah.
You're the
Type of sweat
one
right
who
there.
decided to walk into auction, so...
It's because I didn't realize that they would be selling souls here. I know it's the hells, just forget it.
Hey, you were... Hold on a second. You were paid with souls to fight this guy.
Oh!
Now you're coming to this dude to get some of said souls.
No, we already paid. That that method gave you guys the payment.
Okay, I contain myself.
Mm.
Simon, for the first time ever, I give you an absolutely hateful look. If we were not sitting here, we were not allies, I would probably have punched you in the face. Yeah.
Simon
Okay.
sees this, looks down, and shit. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. It was good.
Damn it! Stop teasing me!
Well, just imagine if it was Draven here instead of me.
That's a good one, actually. You would see there's a moment of, huh, and then, you know what? I thought I couldn't imagine anything worse than this, and I just realized that you're right. This would be even worse if Draven was here. Guess I'm kind of relieved then. Yeah, I turn around and sit down contemplating my life, where I've decided that Draven is actually worse than sitting through an auction of souls being sold.
Oh!
Simon looks up, throughout all this. He looks out on the stage. He goes, "Look at that. That looks familiar."
Oh.
I look up.
Oh, but you probably wouldn't recognize her. Who would?
So anybody
Just
that
me
looks up,
rolling.
yeah, anybody that looks up on stage would see, for those unfamiliar, would see the soul that is still. So as you see these souls come out, they still look to be like a translucent version of what they were in life, right? At this moment. Ross, you see what appears to be a dark elf pranced out on stage, which is odd considering where you are and what you know of this world, right? But then the creatures you've seen here, and from what you've actually heard some of them say, not all the creatures here are from this world either, so who's to say exactly what's going on? The rest of you that have been around forever in this campaign definitely recognize the soul of Feyre, your friend that came over with you in the beginning.
I want that soul.
Simon checks where Thebe is real quick.
On you?
Thebe is still nestled in the little bag on your side as a
Okay,
rat.
cool. I'm gonna leave him there.
Yeah. Or gets triggered.
Oh, he hates Feyre anyways.
Oh, very triggered. Very triggered.
I mean,
Uh,
he says he does, but
We'd probably get in a fight.
he
Ross.
blames Feyre for him being here.
Jeez.
Ross.
They
Simon,
kind of. Oh, I'm sorry.
I want that soul.
What are we gonna do with it?
Hold on to it, although
Can it
the
cook?
last... I mean, well, the last... I have questions. Because the last time... I'm saying this kind of like a whisper. The last time we saw that soul, Ghana had her. What is she doing here?
So, for those of you during this conversation, for those of you that do speak Infernal, and I'm not going to type all this, but I'll just say it. So the rest of you, please You don't understand what's being said. You hear an infernal. I got this particular dark elf, I believe, for the mere price of some information. We'll start the bidding at 300 souls.
Oh, come
Of course.
on!
Of course it would be 300.
Get out of
gold.
here, bro.
So,
Goodbye.
How about like 10? I'll raise my hand. 10.
wait, y'all are gonna bid on this? Okay. Okay, if that's the case. Well, this is special though. Damn it. Anyways, he continues to say, she has been untouched as of yet. Still fresh. As this creature smiles, you see his lips kind of disappear, and you just see rows of sharp teeth, almost like there's no lips at all on this creature. All of a sudden, this just nasty, wicked grin, and you see it kind of pull its hand, and you see that ring flash, and you see the soul kind of get jerked towards it closer. Okay, I'll redact that then. I didn't realize you were actually going to bid on it. We'll start the bidding at 15 souls.
10.
What? You had to start it at 15.
Can't go down. That's
Hey,
not how
I'm not
bidding
sure.
works.
I'm not sure how through the mental link for those connected. I'm not sure how you guys, if you guys know how haggling works here.
Well, also,
I don't think
Simon,
haggling works in an auction.
nobody understands what's being said except Rowan and Ross.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Well, redacted.
Good one.
De-inspiration.
I think you can't give de-inspiration for that. I think to kind of get in, get things going. Rowan says that, and I would say, well, they've just started the bidding. How important is this to you?
We let her die very early on.
I wouldn't say it was a let kind of thing. I mean, maybe
Killer?
Thebe did. Maybe Thebe did, but
Boros is gonna interject. You know this woman.
we hung around for about a week,
Did you kill her?
and then, no. We know who
Her
killed her. Skarner killed her.
Mm-mm.
Skarner didn't kill her. No. It was Fanatic who killed her. Skarner collected her soul.
Well, yeah, Skarner was in that fight.
Maybe.
That's when he was around, flitting around all invisible like and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
The only person he
didn't
affected
do
in that
anything.
fight was Sentinel.
He one-shot Sentinel.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
but maybe, and I'm gonna look at Ross while I'm saying this, we could use our favor to have our benefactor win this woman for us.
Ooh, I
How
like
about-
it.
How valuable is a favor from a demon?
How valuable
Hold on.
is this woman to you?
The favor you're owed is by a beholder, not a demon.
Yeah.
Okay, how valuable is a favor from a beholder worth?
In this place, it could be invaluable.
Depends on if you're a sunglasses salesman.
How valuable is this woman to you?
That's what I asked originally. We need to hurry because the bid price is climbing. The longer we wait, the more expensive it will be.
I will say, for those that understand, during this conversation that your group is having, the bidding has gone up to about 21 souls at the moment.
Becca's just sitting there confused on what's going on.
It's fine. It's fair. Okay. Yep. Well, do we bid for this?
I mean, I see it as like, why?
It's,
Yeah.
she
Damn.
has some importance.
That's brutal.
I don't know this lady, man. I'm asking, and I look. I guess I'm really looking at Rowan since they seem to be advocating to get the soul.
I used to know this lady.
Lazarus.
anymore.
Yeah, Lazarus knew her.
Yeah, but not in this moment. Like
Right.
Boros doesn't know her.
So what this lady? Who is she?
Boris
Look,
like,
if
who
the-
the fuck this,
if
who the
the-
fuck this lady?
Look, if you, this is what Simon says. If you want to waste our newly gotten resources on the soul of this person that we really didn't know anything about, I don't see what we could do with a soul.
I understand how soul coins work, Edium. I
Uh,
mean, it's a big part of that. I that's why I find it so disgusting. I would say that. I mean, if you say no, they're different here, then that's
they
something
are
different.
slightly different here. So, I will give this to you guys, because you could probably just very easily ask around and gather this information. So I'll tell you. The soul coins here are made from old souls that have been tortured. They've got nothing left. They're just, it'd be like whipping a goal post. You know what I mean? And they take those souls that have been tortured for however long, and they fuse them into these coins. They are then used for currency that can be used to bid on fresh souls that have yet to be tortured and can still have some fun garnered out of.
So,
Yeah.
really quickly, we would not think that I mean, the souls that we have are pretty much bleh, which still they are souls. I don't care if they're
Right, yeah.
tortured beyond reason. I'm saying though, this soul is not one of those like depleted souls.
No, this soul, as he
Right.
said, has been untouched.
Right. So to my point, I would say, if it is information you're seeking, the soul is alive and could be questioned. Well, not alive, but still retains its essence and could be questioned.
If they plan to do to her,
And there's that.
what? Well, these are the hells, right? They take pleasure in suffering. If we don't bid for her, then we leave her in the hands of whatever these abominations have planned for her.
All right, let's ask Steve.
Thebe is a rat, and honestly, I don't want to act that out for Thebe because Andres has a very specific way of dealing with Pharaoh.
Right.
I don't
Okay.
know what he
Also-
would do. So it's actually good that he's a rat at the moment.
Also, her husband is the reason why Skarna is free.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll because there are several things here. One is this is a soul. I hate these demons anyway. And
26
well,
souls.
Gotcha. I'm going to call out an infernal. 40 souls.
Ooh, shit. Sorry, I'm answering someone's question.
Sure.
Added something else too.
I'll just put it this way, Simon. Yes, but I didn't plan on you guys actually. I didn't think you guys would try to win her here.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. So as you shout out 40 souls, you hear a lot of cursing in Infernal. Look at you as some of the creatures kind of take their bag of coins, their bag of souls, and kind of look at it, and they curse you, and then they just kind of put their bag down. As you seem to have outbid quite a few here, like put them out of the bidding. The creature up on the stand here
This
looks,
one?
yeah, he looks down at you, and you hear him 45 in Infernal.
25?
Wait, 45.
45.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm using the Simon method of bidding.
Sorry, no, 45.
The Simon method. He's like, nah, 25's good.
Yeah, the creature on stage in Infernal, 40 to the human, ha. And then immediately looks up and says, you see him almost bow respectfully as he looks, 45 to Rock Kolkesh.
Oh, I don't get to bid more?
But yeah, but he's just kind of saying,
Oh,
40 here,
he's saying
45
who
there.
he's calling his
You
own.
know,
Gotcha.
so
I'm gonna tell you guys that at this point I am up out of my seat and locking eyes with this mofo over here. I do not seem like this. This is very personal now. So if you feel like I'm losing it, you should probably stop me. But an Infernal, and I think after this one I will probably be like, hey, so I just put up this much, guys. I'm gonna say 65.
why did that come out like that?
I don't know.
Can
Did
you
what
understand that?
language What language did you put it in?
I just said all.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Jeez.
Yeah.
this is the God language.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Your eardrums explode. Actually, you're reading it, so your eyes bleed.
I think that would strike. I think because of Ross's studying, that name would mean something to him. So if you want to look that up, get a little bit of history on it, just so you,
I was gonna.
Ross would know
yeah.
who he's dealing with all of a sudden. Like, how's this creature here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was so to be clear, Ross's understanding is this hell is not connected to the lower planes of
Right. There's only one plane here, not several layers of hell. But there are creatures here from all different realms. So
yeah, like this Drow soul and then some of the other. Oh my god, this
So this is like the great conjunction of hell.
yeah, pretty much.
This
Got
is
you.
ridiculous, man. This doesn't make no sense. Alright. I do recognize who I'm looking at, and I definitely think it's them, just based on description and all that.
Mm-hmm. You
Oh,
heard it.
this
You heard the
is
creature
not
say
good.
his name. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, why are you doing this? Oh my god.
there's a lot of fucking shit here.
Alright. So we're gonna
There's
make
some very
another-
powerful entities sitting around y'all too.
Okay.
But you said okay. So now, in response though, you said 65 or 60.
I said 65.
Okay. The creature sitting up on the pedestal here would look down at you. He would look back at the soul on the stage. And low or high? Pick low or high.
Are you asking anyone or just
I'm
me?
asking you, since you're bidding
Alright.
against him.
Let's go high.
High is in your favor. Let's see. Oh shit! You see that? Can you see the roll?
No.
No,
It is
private.
privated.
Why? I set it to roll public roll. How about now?
Oh, shit.
Hey, let's go.
So, the creature, looks back at you once more after looking at this. You know, he looks back and forth between you and the soul on stage, and you see it almost sink into the chair here as it kind of sits that back, and you see it shake its head as the creature on stage looks back at you, Ross. He looks across the crowd. No more bidding. A few seconds go by and nobody says a word. Damn it, you said 65?
65.
Okay. 65 souls to the human. And he slams his staff down on the stage, and the soul of the dark elf just kind of gets sucked up into some vortex somewhere. But you apparently have won the bid. Collecting, you're gonna have to find out about that. So how you collect or whatever. But next we have some of you will recognize. Well, some of you were probably sent here by them or sent back here. As you see 3 female humanoids brought out, and you see souls which you are very familiar with, as you see Kasha, Chantel, and
Oh no!
yeah, and Flavy.
Actually, scratch that.
What?
I don't recognize any of them.
I don't
As the
either,
player
but I
or
know
the
who
character.
they are. Yeah. As a player, I know. Oh my God! Wow.
You hear an oh no come from Simon.
Chantel's dead. Oh no!
With that, we're gonna take our break, guys. Be back here at, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do 20 minutes. Let's do top of the hour, 8 o'clock, guys.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna need it after that.
I'm gonna pause it. All right. Welcome back from our break. Yeah, as these 3 entities are walked out onto the stage, how does our group react?
Oh shit. Akara is the traitor.
Becky's just kind of like looking at them. Are they?
They're part of the rogues.
Beck kind of just looks at you like confused.
Yeah, I'll say it. The who?
They're the main fighting force that were helping us when we first arrived here.
So,
They
right.
helped us take the monastery.
Oh, is that who Talesh and Lady Sadira were going to war?
Yes. But if they're here, then it's too late.
Yeah. I'm pretty solid.
Also, I'm pretty sure that one of them is Steve's girlfriend.
Oh shit. I immediately look at the bag, or, turn to look at Simon. See if the mouse has popped its head out.
The mouse has not moved.
Nope, I'm leaving Thebe snuggled up and sleeping in Simon's bag for the moment. And I'm hoping that you guys exclude him from your mental conversations, because you can choose who you send your messages to.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the link.
Okay.
I mean, it would, yeah.
Be
All
great
right.
if Andres would come into the session at this point. Holy shit, 8 hours. Who you including?
Everybody but
except
Eve,
you.
man.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah. So the entity on stage will start the bidding for all three. 15 souls to start.
Simon does not understand Infernal.
No.
I'm translating through the mental link.
Gotcha.
Realizing what I did before
Oh, all
was
three
kind
of
of
them.
messed
No,
up.
sorry, 45 souls to start for all three of them. Not 15.
Lord.
Yeah,
30.
so I was gonna say this last time. I would have told you guys how much we spent on the other soul, and then now translating this time as the bid comes in.
You guys, yeah, the bidding wars begin, man. 45 souls, and then you hear 50, and then 51, and then 53, and then you hear jump up to 60. Like, it's going really quick. It's increasing very quickly. The creature up here who's bidding against you, Ross, all of you see him. He's just kind of sitting back watching you guys. Or it is. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm looking right back at him. I hate this guy. In the mental link, are we trying to bid for their souls? They could tell us what happened.
That would be useful. 75.
I call out 75 souls.
Do it in your metal voice. Gotta speak it first.
75 to the humans again. Kind of have a wicked grin on its face as it says this. The creature sitting up on the pedestal, he looks forward and he just raises a single claw. And the creature on stage, 80 souls.
Rowan,
What?
weigh in here. I don't want to make us broke. I'm, royalty. I just throw money
in the
around.
you are in the mental link now, Rowan. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Yeah, so we just bid 75. Big boy here, who we are gonna have to talk about because that's really bad.
It seems like we've
But 80.
drawn.
Yep.
Seems like you've drawn what?
Its attention.
Oh. Yeah. This is... I think you would understand, Ross. This is a fairly intelligent creature. You can see it plotting.
Yeah, for sure. I understand that. The fact that it's focused on us means it's trying to weigh our intentions and plans and actively work against us. So we know that. Anyway, bid is at 80. Rowan, do you say anything? Simon's asking you.
But what
Just
information could we?
I know how much we
Just
got
on-
to spend. We
on
can find out.
Principle, I'd like to get them back. I feel like I could have warned them beforehand.
What body are we gonna put them in?
I mean, what body?
Well, I mean. Oh wait, never mind.
Are you asking if I can resurrect them?
No. Just redacted. Redacted.
Redacted.
Yeah.
I don't
I-
want to leave these three to the fate of these creatures.
I think no matter what we bet, it's going we're going to be outbid.
I'm willing to test it.
Then increase by small increments. Don't just jump to a higher number.
So it's
If we're
at
willing,
80.
if we're willing to bet on this, and it increases, if it's only increasing by 5 from what we had last time, then we increase it by 5 as well.
Can
Okay.
you cut a soul in half?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Look at you two incredulously.
Like,
Hey,
is this
you're
looking on and
you're still
confused?
spending souls too, by the way. You're like, okay, well,
No, I'm not. I hate all of this. I am absolutely pissed. I'm still sweating.
I'm just trying to bring you down to our level, bro. It's fine.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, after my
Ross,
mouth
if you don't
closes.
want, if you don't want to be the one betting, I can start betting for you.
Please do. And I sit down.
Okay, so
going
the-
back to like.
Okay.
I'm tapping out.
So the bid goes up to 80.
Mm-hmm. That's the that's the last bid.
Yeah.
That was our bid, right?
No.
No, that was
Okay.
this creature's
Okay.
bid. Yeah.
We have to go
85
higher.
souls.
There you go.
The creature up on the pedestal kind of looks down and makes a kind of a snarling motion towards you. The other creatures in here begin to get silent and just sit back and watch as this unfolds. You see 85. The creature, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, what do you make of it? I'm a holy person betting souls.
Right? It's so messed up.
Paladin oath broken immediately.
No! Oh, wait. Never mind. We were already there, so never mind. It's all good.
Yeah, this creature looks down at you. It kind of makes a snarling, gesture towards you, and then looks back at the stage. 90.
Jesus Christ.
95.
Humans are not allowed here. You see the creature on stage slam.
He's not human.
Well, to them you look human, but this creature on the stage slams its staff. I decide who's at my auction. And you see the creature up on the pedestal kind of back off a little. There are no rules here.
Oh, you brought one of these.
No rules, you say.
So, Tiny Wings is pretty badass, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's gonna have all these souls walking around with him, he'd have to be to protect them, right?
Okay, fair point. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's up to 95. 95. You guys bid 95, right?
Yes.
This creature looks back down at you guys again. I'm gonna make one more insight check. Jesus. Nope. He seems to be thinking. So is it 95 to the humans then? The creature on the pedestal stands up out of the seat here. You see now that it's almost a quadruped. It seems to be standing on 4 legs. 120 souls.
Damn.
Bruh.
He thinking we broke.
Bruh.
Rich, please.
And he looks back at you and just kind of
Double down.
chuckles.
All
and
in.
snarls. thinking it may have outbid you, or taken you out of the bidding at least.
We got him on the river. We got him on the
Really?
river.
It'll be really funny if we just beat him by
Rowan.
one soul.
Rowan sighs. Like, her posture relaxes. She almost looks defeated. She's gonna pause for a minute.
120 souls to rock Tolkesh.
125 souls.
You see the guy on stage actually smile again. 120 to the humans. He seems to be enjoying this. Of course, he's making profit, right? So.
Just to reiterate, the name of the auctioneer has named from that other person who is Rak Tolkesh, right?
Yeah, this is Raktokesh over here.
Yeah, on the pedestal.
Also, if the guy like at the podium up front is smiling, Rowan kind of smirks back. She looks like she's having fun.
Bruh.
That's the name. That's the name of the creature. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. You gave Rowan this power. She's now power tripping over it.
So 125.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rowan. Low or high?
Hi.
Make sure this is public. Hold on. Let me make sure this is public.
It'll be funny if it's another 100.
Please don't jinx it.
Well, no, it's gonna be in your favor.
Hey,
No. You jinxed it.
The creature looks down at you, looks at the three souls. He looks at you again as he kind of stares at you, each of you, looking as if he's taking measure.
I'm not looking at him, I'm praying.
I'm looking at Rowan.
75 souls and a favor.
Ah, shit.
There it goes.
The creature on stage, he actually steps back on one foot. And he looks down at the humans. I don't think you can beat that, humans.
That's really funny.
Man, I really want to say something vulgar.
Yeah.
Rowan,
I don't know if you've
after
ever
the
been
link-
in a back alley at 11:30 behind the Piggly Wiggly.
Stop. Jesus.
Anyways,
I asked her to link. Should I continue or no? I don't think we can beat that.
We do have a favor, I say without looking up through the mental link.
We have two favors. Through the mental link.
ooh, we could trade that guy's favors, and I say we bid 50 and throw in them two favors.
No.
What is it?
The guy bid 75 in a favor.
But it's but we have
We don't
another.
want to burn. We don't want to burn both of our favorites. What if we need one?
We need one favor, at least.
Do we even know if the favors are going to be worth what this thing is worth? This thing
Well-
seems to be a VIP.
We don't lose
If-
anything by bidding and losing. We lose if we win after we bid.
We could just let it go. I mean, whatever happened to these, we don't know. We're stuck here right now. Time is steadily passing.
But we failed though.
Man,
That kind of just looks at both, all of you who are next to him. But these are friends, right?
it was the first people we met upon our entry to this world.
Should save.
Yeah, I look at Simon. I was looking at the ground, my hands kind of clenched in front of me. But at this, I look at Simon. You would leave them? Simon?
Are you taller than me?
Well, right now, no. I'm sitting down.
Okay, well, I'm deaf. Okay, good.
Yeah, so I'm
look
looking
down.
up at you.
No. Well,
Also-
wait, why am I standing?
Simon,
I don't know.
just to say, I don't know if Anthony's understand. I'm sure Anthony might. I don't know, but so these souls shouldn't be in hell, right? They were, as far as you know, good people.
Good people. Yep.
So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know what Simon would do with that information if
Well, what if
Simon
they
would
were-
even think about that.
But what if they were captured some kind of way, I don't know how soul stuff works, even though I'm a soul knife.
Yeah, I mean, I still ask the question. It definitely, I mean, I'm sure you've guessed it, but this isn't just about this scenario anymore.
Right. No, I wouldn't leave them.
You get the biggest smile. I knew it. I knew it.
I mean,
I
I
don't say anything else.
kind of do like these people.
That's enough for me.
All the way.
Going once.
Put up 100 souls into favor.
You mean 100 and... Wait, hold on. How many souls did the guy bet?
75.
75 in the favor.
Yep.
180
No.
and a favor.
That's too much!
Wait, hold on. What? What do you mean that's too much?
What?
180 is way too much.
100.
100.
Yeah. I would suggest
Yes.
100 and a favor.
Why would... That doesn't make sense in an auction.
Yes.
They bet
He
they bet
bid-
75 and a favor,
Yeah.
which means a
So he
favor
put
is worth more.
75.
Yeah, he put
Oh.
75 in a favor.
Yeah, I think she.
Okay.
I think she thought it was 175.
Yeah.
I thought your mic cut out at 100. Okay.
No,
So,
No.
100. What?
Bruh.
Yeah.
So 80 souls and a favor.
Oh, okay.
A favor from a human. You hear a bunch of other infernal whisperings around as you say this. The gist of it, you catch quite a bit of it, because it's kind of all overlapping and right next to you, and you kind of hear, what good is a favor from a human, blah, 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 shit like that, And then the creature up here on the pedestal actually speaks those thoughts aloud when he says, what kind of favor could a human give that I cannot? And the creature on stage looks at him and says, well, I guess we will find out, because it is higher than your bid.
Get shit on. Oh.
Right?
That was actually kind of cool.
That was metal as fuck.
That was actually kind of cool.
At this, the creature sits back on its haunches. Okay, so at this point, now there is no longer a 50-50 chance. There is a 25% chance that he ups the bid. So, do you want 1 to 25, or do you want 75 to 100?
Why would you?
Wait, what?
Wait, that doesn't make
Why would
sense.
you-
1
why
to
would you
25 or 75 to 100?
It
Don't
does
you mean
make
50
sense.
to 100?
No,
No.
he just explained it. He literally just said it. There is only a 25% chance that he ups the bid. So you shouldn't choose anything other than the larger number. Like, you can choose where it is, whether it's you want 1 to 75 to be your number, or you want 25
Okay.
to 100 to be your number.
Right.
That's,
Okay, I
that's
didn't
all
hear
he's
that.
stating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
we? Okay.
You
I'd
just
say-
want the bigger number. It's not really a
25
question.
to 100, guys.
Yeah.
25 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so anything under 25, and he ups the bid.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Get wrecked, noob.
Got him out of
Brother
here.
boy.
You see the creature up on the pedestal, sit back on its haunches. You see it glare at you, and you see a wicked flash in its eyes.
Insight check.
But it says nothing.
Inside check.
As
No.
the creature,
Nay on.
as the creature on stage says, "Going once." Looks up at Rock. Looks out across the crowd. Sold. 80 souls and a favor from a human.
Rowan bows.
As he says this, he makes a motion with his hand. You see all three of the souls, very much like the one Pharaoh's soul, up into a mist, kind of a spiral up into a mist and disappear. So y'all gathered, y'all came in kind of during the auction, right? This seems to be the end now. He says, "Well, I will see everyone again in 10 years."
Bye.
And the creature walks over to the cage and begins to... you see the torches here on the back of the stage begin to wink out one at a time. As the creature walks over towards the cage, he seems to be casting something as the cage kind of flickers and then vanishes. And the creature looks out. "Come collect your winnings." And you see several of the creatures in the audience here begin to kind of walk forward and actually form a line as demons. As chaotic as these creatures are, they actually form a line. As the auctioneer steps down to the bottom of the steps here, and you see the gap in the magical flame around this place. You now see a gap form right here as he steps up just to the edge of it, and you see several of the creatures begin to form a line here. But yeah, so with that, I mean, I'm not going to make y'all play that out, obviously. But I was just kind of illustrating that. But you see him hand very similar to the soul coins y'all have, but large, almost the size of a dinner plate. And you see kind of an entity within kind of swirling around. It's thick though. It's kind of like a disc, right? Like a discus, something like that. It's kind of thick, but it is transparent, and you can see something within. He hands several of them to one, several of them to another, one to this guy, one to whatever. And then as you approach, he hands you 4. One for Farah, and the other 3 for Chantel, Flavie, and Kasha. He says to you, Rowan, if you're the one collecting.
Yep.
You understand the power of a name here in this place.
I have an inkling, yes.
I will need your name, dear, just for the contract. So when I am ready for my favor, I can reach you.
Through the mental link. Wait, we're all here, right? It's not just Rowan. Just want to double check.
That's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. Did y'all walk up there to collect with her?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why y'all would leave anyone alone in this fucking place.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't trust none of these creatures.
So yeah, if it's translated throughout the mental link, then y'all all know what he said just now.
Would translate through the mental link, and I would say aloud to everyone, could offer him the arena favor owed to us by our friend here.
Which is this guy, yep. He's collected some souls too and is beginning to move away.
Through the mental link, you would hear the fact. Which one seems more powerful?
Is this a fallen angel?
You don't know. So the creature in front of you, you do see blackened wings, an ashy skin, almost burnt. You see lines of red, kind of cracks. So imagine the skin of ash with like lines or cracks that are kind of red and glowing all across it.
You need
And
lotion.
the the wings are very much angelisk or celestial type wings with actual feathers, but they are dark. They are black and actually dripping with some viscous liquid. Like, you're not sure if it's a fallen angel or if it's just something entity from a hell you don't know.
Okay, well, this will be for later, as we're in conversation. But seeing this entity, I definitely would do this. But yeah. All right. I said what I said to Rowan. So.
Yeah. As y'all are having this mental conversation, the creature looks down and says, "That's just how it works, dear. You have my word. Your name will be used for nothing else."
Then you can put my name.
No, wait. We don't have to do that. I say, looking at the two of you.
It looks at you as if not understanding, Simon, and you see him kind of wave his hand in the air, and you recognize a spell being cast, Rowan, one that you're familiar with, as the creature suddenly answers in common. "I didn't quite catch that."
Oh, how you doing, bro? What's going on, man?
Oh my
We're
God.
just here to collect. What's that you were saying, Sean Pryor? We don't have to do what?
I just said we don't have to do that when you said you can take your name.
My friends wanted to know if we can. We've incurred favors from others here. Are trading favors a thing?
Absolutely, dear.
That beholder owes us a favor. Would I be able to trade the favor I owe you with that one?
That would be up to your friend. As he looks over towards the beholder.
Graxus or Graxius?
Graxus, yep.
Yeah.
Except the problem is I don't. In the mental link, I'm going. Problem is I've never talked to Garaxis. I'm a stranger to him.
So then we should call him over.
Garaxis, I believe is your name.
The beholder, as it is floating away, turns. You see several of the little smaller eye stalks kind of turn back and look at you, and then the entire body swings around and spins. Looks at you, and you see this large central eye look down at you, that spoke to it, and then glance over the rest of the group. As it just seems to be waiting. You called its name.
Oh my god, that is simultaneously fascinating, cool, and terrifying.
You see a lot of the little eye stalks kind of, each one, several of them pointing at each one of the group, and they're just kind of squirming in the air there.
As Rowan is just fascinated by this creature, I just kind of like poke her in the face to try to get her back to attention.
From the arena battle, favor I think was owed to my 3 friends here.
You see the entire creature kind of bow forward, almost like a nod.
I
What?
owe
Go ahead.
a favor. I don't know how to word this. Fuck.
You good?
Ah,
That's not how beholders speak, Rowan.
Come on, the art of the deal. The art of the deal. Let's go.
what do you mean?
Let's do it.
I think he means stay focused and make sure your tongue's working properly.
Confidence.
Should have given us some angel. What is that? Is he call it weed? Weed? Is that
Some
what it is?
Inifus.
You toke up? Is that what you guys would take up?
Would we be able to use the favor you owe to us and Boros and Tech as payment, as part of our payment to this fine gentleman here? I say, pointing at you.
Wow, what a time! What a time to return.
Oh, Thebe, welcome, Thebe.
Yo,
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
We didn't. This is nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. We'll tell you in a little while what happened. I'm almost glad you weren't here, buddy.
uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Yeah, big uh-oh. Yeah. So the creature looks, from the stage here, the auctioneer. He looks down. He's looking at you guys, and he looks up at the beholder. As the beholder glances over at him, there seems to be some communication between them, which, you guys understand. Beholders speak telepathically most of the time, or at least your interaction with them thus far. And it tells the beholder, "I will accept the trade if you agree." And the beholder voices the word "done." And the auctioneer says, "Very well, your souls." And he holds his hand out, his other hand out, waiting for his payment.
I pay out the oath. So 80 plus the 30 plus the 65?
Nope. It's just
It's just
whatever you outbid him with.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
no. It's
There's two bids. We won.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
right, right, right,
65
and then the 80
for
for
yeah.
Yeah, so 145.
So I give over the souls.
We math good.
All right.
You know what, DM? The voice you did for the auctioneer reminds me a lot of the cockroach man from Men in Black.
Oh, nice.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Also, you said you do these auctions every 10 years, I heard?
Yes.
Fascinating. Good to know.
I'm giving Rowan a side eye. I'm like, what? What?
In the mental link, you just hear Vec. "We won't be back here. Never."
Rowan kind of bows and says, "It was a pleasure." And then she turns to Garax and says, "You're the coolest beholder I've ever met."
You tell that to who?
Garaxus.
Garax.
Oh, he doesn't know what that means, but okay. The creature on the auctioneer, upon receiving his payment, he says, "Very well, our deal is done. Hopefully, I see you again in one way or another. Enjoy." And he turns and begins to gather a few things up off the stage.
we should go before we make too many friends. Still giving Rowan a side eye.
Okay. Bye, Caraxes! My Oxygen guy!
Oh, Thebe. Shit. Let me throw you on the map here. Sorry, bud.
No, I'm on the map.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
see?
everyone should be on
Okay.
the map.
He's in rat form.
Yeah, this is the main map, so everyone should be here.
Yeah, but if he
Okay,
doesn't have a
so-
token, he can't see.
I'm the rat.
Where are you at?
Rat-
Oh, I
rat-
see you.
Yeah, the rat.
Gotcha. Okay,
The
I did bring you
smallest
over.
thing
Okay.
here.
I did bring you over here. Okay.
Not size that counts.
Just to catch, let me pause the recording real quick. Now, Sean, or Ross, rather, to answer your question of
Yes.
the divine sense, you absolutely sense that creature is a celestial. Everything else here is definitely stank and rot. They definitely fiends of some sort.
Yeah.
Do you do? Actually, you know what? You get both from this creature.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair. You guys, while we were talking, I think I would see this creature with its dark wings and, kind of ashen skin, and I pause for a moment, and you see my nostrils flare and a wave of light around from each eye, and then I would just shake my head and say, we need to leave. Quickly.
Yeah. All the souls were handed to Rowan, by the way, as she was the one that bid, so she was the one that he handed them to.
But I want to make friends.
Not the time to make friends.
None of these friends will be the kind that will back you when the chips are down. They will be sure to harvest your soul and your corpse in the most painful way possible.
You'll probably end up on this stage.
Fine.
Well, I mean, not with us here, but
Fine. But I'm gonna go become besties with Tyrael later.
Okay.
I'm a little uncomfortable with that, but that's better than what she's got going on here.
All right.
I'm saying.
So, just for purposes of where y'all are headed, where would y'all be going after this?
Back to the inn.
Tavern.
Tavern?
Yeah.
All right.
We got a brief thief who has been very quiet on what.
Yeah, that, man.
me, bro.
Me love.
Extra.
Yeah, right.
Whoosha. All right. Damn it, man. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Nice. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and activate it and see what happens. See how fast y'all get over here. Damn, Boros loaded up quick. Holy shit.
I wanna know what love is.
Oh
Axe.
my god. I'm just gonna throw everybody in the main big room that y'all rented because I'm assuming that's probably where y'all would head to have private conversation time.
Sure, and not fight dragons.
And not what?
Fight dragons.
Oh. Alright, as y'all are loading, you make your way across. You see the auction house begin to disperse these creatures. Some of these creatures actually head off towards the where you guys entered Vigilstall. Some of them go out to, you see a couple of them head over to the Mind Flayer shop. You see some of them head over to the arena. You see some of them head towards the tavern, which, the tavern now gets a little more populated as y'all arrive. And you see some of them head off in the direction that you don't see a structure. You just see blackness, like they're just walking into nothing. Rock Tolkesh is one of these, as is the Merilith.
Oh, man. Don't interact with him. Seriously. He shouldn't even be here, but he's bad news.
What was he?
Rowan, you know what demon lords are, right?
Yes. Are you telling me he's a demon?
He is as fearsome, maybe even more so, than some demon lords.
We need to get a favor from that guy.
No.
I shake my head. Believe me, Simon, when I say a favor owed to him could very well lead with you at his mercy for thousands of years.
No, we want him to owe us.
You're missing the point. Just avoid him at all costs.
Roger that. Loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shuffle past him. I don't wanna talk to him. I wanna avoid him.
Alright.
Once we're back in the room, I would take out
Something
Asha.
and hand it to Simon.
Jesus.
Oh,
Is Steve still asleep? Shouldn't we wake him up so we can discuss our next moves and find out what we've learned?
Yeah, in about 15 seconds.
Oh, okay.
you really want to be the one to.
Yes,
No.
I want the one.
Fine, I hand it over.
Alright. I reach into my pouch and gently curl my fingers around the sleeping rodent form of Thebe.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
I
mute
pull him
myself. I'm gonna mute myself because all right.
Hey, buddy. You there, dude?
Yeah, I'm here.
He can't answer you. He's a rat, and he's not the mental link.
I didn't do that.
Well, he squeaked or something. He squoke, right?
Yeah, you see like the eyes
Squonk.
open, and a little mousy nod happens your direction. Or
Alright,
ratty
dude.
nod.
I place Thebe on the bed right here.
Yep. Thebe will wild shape back into his human form. Yeah, I'm awake. Hey, buddy.
Hey, dude. Hey, man. All kinds of stuff happened while you were napping. You know, you were kind of like comfortable and stuff, and you know, I'm pretty sure my pouch was pretty comfortable. You know, so we decided to leave you there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for taking me along for the ride. I guess. What's going on?
Well,
I
go ahead.
kind of want Beck to say something because he's kind of curious, and he kind of just like looks down at Thebe. Ah, God, do I want to say it? Yeah, he's gonna actually ask. Who is Chantel?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How do you know that name? That's so random. What the heck? Why? Is there something I should know about? Did she here?
Yeah, y'all. I got a question for Adam.
Yeah. You sending it in? Okay. Yes. Imagine a discus like you would throw in sports.
A frisbee?
Well, a discus
Yes, I
is
was
more,
muted. And I was okay. Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
discus is more solid. It don't
Like
have
a
that, you know.
like a saucer.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Uh,
it's a Tupperware.
Simon pulls out this saucer, and you know, he's looking at you while he's holding it, and he says, we ran into, well, we went to the, you know about the fight that happened, that they had to go into the arena and they won, and you know we had to go collect.
Yeah.
Okay, well
yeah.
we went to this auction where they were auctioning souls off, right? And someone was up there, someone we know. Uh, it was Feyre.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on, man. I like. It's really weird because I had just I had to get away from it all, you know. And sometimes when I'm mad, I apparently need to sleep, you know. But it sounded like you just said, like she just went to auction for Feyre's soul. What? I'm hearing some weird shit today.
Yeah, we went over there to collect the payment from the guy who owed Ross, Boros, and Vec. Well, we found him there, but there was this auction, and they were auctioning off souls, and you know, they auctioned off Feyre's soul.
Wait. What? Did you win it? All right. So wait, how do we get her back then? How do we turn her soul into a person? You know?
Well, luckily we did get her soul.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you? You had to.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah. Damn it, that didn't go.
Simon,
What?
Wait. Do you know what this means?
What?
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm pretty sober right now, so just like follow my logic and tell me if it's dumb, okay? When we last saw Feyre, she was with Skarner, and now her soul is here, which could mean that Skarner is here. And do you remember what Bale did? Where he, like, took over people? Does that mean, like... stupid. But Skarner can, like, go invisible. I mean, like, he could be anywhere. Like, anywhere. You realize that, right?
Skarner's in a bit of trouble.
You're not in this conversation, are you?
I am in this conversation. We're having this conversation in the room out loud, aren't we?
I didn't know where you were. Okay, so you're saying Skarner's where?
Skarner's in a bit of trouble with Bale. He actually reached out to me for help.
What? Recently? Like... What? Was that
Oh,
before or
yeah,
after I fell asleep?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys, did I?
What the fuck is going on?
Anyways, Simon, your reveal, since you've wanted that disc so badly.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, we did get Feyre's soul. Then they brought some other souls out there. And the disc that I was holding, I handed to you and say, this was Chantal's soul. This is Chantal's soul.
Wait, what? What?
After we won Feyre's soul, they brought out 3 more souls as a set. Chantal, Flavie, and Kasha.
Acha? Like,
From the Rogue encampment.
wait, guys. What's happening at the Rogue encampment?
I put a hand on Thieves' shoulder. I do not say anything though.
It seems My hunt. Well, I have to confirm it with these souls, but it seems that the monastery was attacked again, or something. Given that Akara's soul did not end here, I'm assuming I was correct in that she was the traitor.
Yep. You see Thebes' eyes kind of go watery at this, and he looks away from everyone, not making eye contact. And he takes a second. Wow. So everyone we knew over there could not only be dead, but they might have had their souls taken as well.
Don't know that.
We don't not know that.
Well, we haven't spoken to these souls yet, so we don't know what the story is.
We left Nirvana over there, guys. That was supposed to be safe. There was angel root. The demons couldn't get close.
Mama's at Sorja. Right?
Yeah.
'Cause he turned into,
Yeah,
he turned into a
they
tree,
moved.
so...
Oh, they moved
Yeah,
back to the
so-
monastery?
Yeah. No, they've been at the monastery.
Right.
Well,
Right.
They
Well,
they
we're
left
at
some,
Sorja.
they left a bunch of regular rogues at Sorja to maintain Simonopolis, by the way, to maintain it and do everything, and then all the other people went to the monastery to
Okay,
prepare.
but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Sorja is relatively safe, since the three souls here, we last saw them at the monastery.
Rowan, they were part of saving my life as much as you were. And now they're dead. And worse, it'd be one thing to be dead and at peace. They're very everything. Everything that makes them who they are, their very souls, are in hell and being sold.
Well, not anymore. We got them.
You got all of them?
Yeah.
I take out my three discs, which are Feyre's, Pasha's, and Flavy's. I only have these. They weren't selling any others.
One did get sold. That we don't know who it was though.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, there were the auction had been going on for a while before y'all got there,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
you don't know
okay.
exactly what all was traded.
Yeah. That's
So
all right.
probably-
We don't tell Thebe that now though.
Okay.
It's probably like Eddie Van Halen or Prince or something. We missed something good.
How did they even begin to defeat the rogues? They were as powerful as we were, pretty much.
I think now's the time to find out. And if these souls work anything the way that they do in my world, we may be able to even release them to peace. Maybe.
Wait, can they hear me? Can I actually talk to them? Because I have some words for Feyre. I have some words for her.
Yeah, I look at Rowan and look between Rowan and Simon, take my hand off of Thebe's shoulder. There's no reason for us to delay. We need the information they have.
And, guys, I have a bad feeling. Like, we thought we got away from this thing by chasing it. But if it's coming behind us... have we checked on anyone else? Sentinel? What's up with Sentinel and Leica?
Well,
we
as
should
far-
contact them.
As
Yeah.
far as I recalled, they were traveling with Draven.
When was the last time you talked to them?
Well, I didn't talk to Licca or Sentinel. I talked to Draven, though.
And you know for a fact they're together? Alright, well, Draven's cool too, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't know much about that, but
He's not cool.
all right, yeah, fuck that guy. But the other guys, like, are they all traveling together, or like, where'd you find that out?
Fine. At this point, she starts casting a spell for sending.
All right, give me that roll.
Where are you putting that 5%?
At the top, where I've been.
Yeah, it's always been 96 and 95 and above is a failure.
Okay,
so
good.
It's good. You're good.
Jesus.
Okay, so let's. I am sending the message to Sentinel.
Okay.
25 words.
Are you with Draven? Please
That's it?
reply urgently. Some very dire things have happened. Oh no, don't go to the monastery. That's 23, I think, right?
Yeah. Got 6 words left.
Reply now.
Reply would come back. Yes, we know. Several creatures have come to the portal here in Lutko Lane. Apparently, all hell is breaking loose.
Oh, shit.
Kind of busy. And that's it.
I relay that message. Well, you know what? I'm going to hit my words. Yes, Sentinel is with Raven. The monsters have that portal that connects the monastery and Lutko Lane. Monsters have been going through it to attack Lutko Lane, so they're busy defending. I assume, since he said all hell has broken.
Funny words.
It was this auction. Sounds like it was. We need to go faster, guys. You could see, like, a lot's happened and over the course of, like, this conversation. Thieves gone through, like, the emotional roller coaster, everything, trying to catch up to speed to, I'm sure, all the reactions you guys went through, the ups and downs. There's, like, a look of relief on his face as we brought up, like, you were able to save the souls of all these people that, you know, they once held dear, and then the look of worry as he's talking about these other people that, you know, are important to us, like Leica and Sentinel. He kind of lands on Ross's face for a moment.
You would see sympathy for you.
You almost, it's funny. He has that. He sees your sympathy, and then his face makes the same reflection. And your friend too. They're all in danger, guys. All right. So, what else happened? Is that everything?
We exchanged a favor from the beholder in order to purchase these souls. So we're down 1 favor now.
Wait, what does that mean?
That means that we can ask only one creature for anything within their power to give us, and they are obligated to do so. But we do need to be careful of what we ask, because these creatures are intelligent and liable to sidestep any requests we make to try and short us on the deal.
Okay. Then.
I'm gonna take out one of the discs, and I'm going to. Can I summon a soul from the disc to speak to them, or no?
So you're not quite sure how this works.
Mm-hmm.
You do know you can speak with dead, but you need a body. You're not sure what happens if you. You can talk to the soul. I mean, you can say something to it. You don't know if it can respond. You don't know if it can even understand or hear you in this form this thing that it's trapped in. So, I mean, what would Rowan try to do here?
I'm a life cleric, but I've never dabbled in souls except for Thebes.
Do you say this aloud, or is this something you're thinking in your head?
I'm saying this aloud.
DM.
I'm gonna message you something.
I feel like the answer is yes, but I want to ask you.
Okay.
I truly hope.
What kind
we were
of
able to.
warlock are you? Yeah. You also know, just from a religious standpoint, both of you, right? So apparently the souls can be released from this thing. Obviously, otherwise, what would the demons have to be able to get them out to have their fun, quote unquote, fun with them. So you could release the soul here and speak to it, which I don't know why. I don't know if you would do that because you're in hell, or you can go back to the surface and release it, from which there it could move on. Now you understand Feyre's soul is different because she's not from this world. She has nowhere to go.
That's why I was asking the question I asked, because it doesn't technically require either.
Yeah, you would know how to channel those things.
Okay.
Given the things that you dabble in.
And this is something I'm not sure of, because I don't know that I would test it. I know that I might be able to do it. I don't know if I could have someone else be the medium, but I don't,
Yeah, I don't think so. Because one, you've never actually done it. So
Right.
using adding another variable to it, you're unsure what that would even be like, how that would work. So,
All right. I mean, I would put this out there, and I would look uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
There is an alternative solution. I am quite familiar with the barrier between life and death. I could have the souls possess me for a time before they rescind unharmed back into their current states. If they have any sense of self, I will assume their traits.
Is that safe to do? Have you done this before?
I do not make a habit of allowing myself to be possessed by souls, no. But in theory, it is possible, and it does not usually it does not usually bring me harm, as long as the soul is not malevolent. If I were to allow a fiend soul to possess me, then I would be in trouble.
And I gesture at my face.
What?
Might be bad idea if soul possess you.
Do we have another option? We need information now. It may change the order in which we do things.
We could probably go walk out in this bar and find somebody who knows how to do it.
Trust
Yes.
anyone here.
Yes,
Fair enough.
Don't know how to. I could
It's
practice, but it may mean destroying the soul altogether or accidentally releasing it, which would be a terrible thing to condemn these people to.
What if I try to mental link him?
Maybe. Does that
Living-
work with?
I
I
think
was
it has
about
to
to
be
ask that
living
question.
creatures. Let me
I
see.
would ask that. But
Hmm.
It says creatures I can see.
Yep.
Can souls possess any body? Like any empty body?
So I would make a roll because malevolent souls, yes, you know what I mean. But a soul that is good and possibly fresh, so to speak, may not understand how to go about that.
Fair
Gotcha.
enough.
Gotcha, Thebe.
A roll. Okay, I want to roll for it to see
Well,
if
I would make the roll
Oh,
if you decided to go
okay.
that route to see if the soul kind of understood what to do in this situation. Now the thing I'm gonna reiterate what Ross said. In order to do this, you must release it from this disc, which now means this soul is released in hell. If y'all can't keep it with you somehow to get it out of hell, it is condemned here forever.
And do we know if we could put it back on the disc?
You're unsure. You're unsure how these discs work. You don't know if you just have to break it, if there's a way to open it, and nothing.
Maybe we should wait and find more information on these things.
Yeah, this is someone's soul, right?
Right.
Yes.
In the meantime, what do we do then? Do we set out to do our original plan of going after Bale? We don't know anything.
Oh, we're supposed to be going to the Hellforge, right?
Yeah, the Hellforge.
I say we do that and then figure out, tinker with this along the way, if possible.
What does it mean if the people need help? We don't know what happened.
Well, we're kind of stuck here and we can't do anything about that anyways.
Nope, y'all have a
I-
wand of teleportation.
yeah, I kind of rub my temple as I'm like, we could return right away if we needed to.
But
Okay.
doesn't time travel differently here than in the
Yes.
surface?
Suggestion then. What if we, and time's kind of the essence here, what if we just teleport and then release the soul? And at the very least it won't be lost in the hells. And then we get information. Is that dumb?
No.
How do we
lose
get back
time.
into hell?
The problem is that once we use the charges on this teleport wand, we have to wait approximately 7 days.
No,
7 days?
it
Yes.
regains 2 charges per day. And you take
so
7
3
charges to
To do a
teleport.
4
teleport.
days.
So you're looking at 4
Oh.
days.
Yeah, about
So
4 days.
it would be 4 days out there in order for it to recharge to bring us back in here, which by then would be maybe the equivalent of a month down here.
We kind of lost you there, Rowan. Equivalent
Yeah, no,
to
I
what?
didn't-
I heard. She said a month, I think.
Oh,
I said that if we do this where we go out onto like the material plane, leave the hells in order to release the souls, and then wait 4 days to go back to go to the hells, it would be the equivalent of a month passing hell.
No, not really. It's the opposite. We've only been here like what, 2 days?
Time
Obviously,
passes. You're flip flopping it.
yeah.
Time
You're
passes
Time
quicker.
passes slower.
Yeah, over
in
there.
over there.
No. Time passes slower over there, and it moves faster here.
Yeah.
Remember, we did all of that stuff and then spoke to Draven, and only 10 minutes had passed since we contacted him from Tyrael's, like protection.
So
I
on the
think Adam
surface, time is
said
moving slower
something
then.
like,
1 minute.
So okay.
1
Well,
minute
hold
in the
on.
real world equals 1 hour in hell.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then we should.
Right.
Finish what we're doing in
should've-
hell.
So that's why we need to know if we need to go there right away versus like not going there because we need to do stuff here, right? Because we'll have more time if it's not urgent. If they are not actively being assaulted, tricked, whatever right now, then yeah, we got to go deal with the stuff here because we probably will not get another shot at it here.
I will send a message back out to Sentinel.
Wait a second. Wait, Rowan, don't cast the spell yet.
Okay?
Let's think about this. What you just said is that even though it seems like there's a time constraint of something happening out there, if time moves faster here, then we can get what we need to done before we go out there and have it be much less of a risk without ever even going.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, and you talked to Sentinel. It didn't sound like he was in danger,
Uh-oh.
right? So
What?
it seems like we just keep going here as fast as we can, and it won't be that bad out there, right?
Right.
He looks to
But
Ross
I-
for
I-
confirmation.
So Sean disconnected, but so basically Phoebe is
No, he's here.
basically confirming.
He just
No.
He just turned his
He-
camera off.
he-
disconnected,
continue.
He just came back. So Phoebe was basically trying to confirm if we get things done fast enough in Hell, there should be plenty of time to get back to the circle to help, assuming that things aren't dire. Right?
Right, but we need to know what's happening to know if they're dire. That's the point. That's why we got these souls. Why did they die? Under which circumstances? There was no context with the three of them.
So you're willing to throw away a life that we can save. And I'm not saying you are, but this is someone's soul, right? And out there, if there's a bad situation, that's not happening. No one dies. And we're talking about a situation that we could fix within the span of maybe 4 days if we were here for a month.
Maybe
Right.
I did not clarify myself. I am confident that I could channel them without releasing them. It would merely be a matter of maintaining contact with the discs. It's giving them a container to flow into before they return back to their state. Currently, it would not release them. I do not know how to do that for someone else. The danger would be to me alone, and if it's me, it would be a small one.
Wait. How do we even know that Favor's in this disc, or Chantel for that matter? What if it was a trick?
It was a contractual agreement, and these creatures operate primarily by law.
So there's no risk of it not being them, and you not getting possessed by something worse. How do we know that they weren't twisted?
We saw their visages, and the souls that... You know, I'm not exactly sure why the coins are different, but the souls that we saw were at the very least the appearance of something human. Souls you
Coins.
don't fake.
Could I deduce that the coins are different because there's more substance to the soul, so you need a bigger a bigger container? Versus like
I would say you could come to that conclusion.
Hmm.
Perhaps they use a different coin or disc, a larger disc, because these souls are whole rather than the fractured ones that we have in these tiny coins.
Okay, but still beyond that, I'm all for this idea, Ross, but I need to know it's 100% safe. Okay, so let's just ask some questions and talk out loud to make sure it is, guys. And here's where I'm getting at. If say corruption from the where we were, like the rogue monastery, was say still there, could that affect the soul and corrupt the soul? I mean, there's demons here that are corrupted, right? How do we know that it's safe to? Huh?
A fiend or demon cannot be corrupted. Corruption takes good to be transformed into evil. Fiends are pure evil incarnate.
Okay. But I still hold true to what I'm saying. The risk is still there if souls can be corrupted. You might say Chantel can possess you, but who's to say it was not some, like, evil Chantel with, like, fangs, like, black teeth, and, like, dripping, like, spider venom, And she's got, like, one of those weird, freaking purple eyes that just pulses for no reason,
If it comes down to it, I'll keep a hand on Ross. I have a spell that can reverse possession.
Rowan, that's not safe. What if he reaches for his sword?
I'm saying that I want to do this because I think that we can make a decision that can save lives. I'm sorry, you all, but I don't really understand why we're talking about this. I know it's to make everyone comfortable, but at this point, we're in hell. This is about the least comfortable you can get. I know these are your friends, but we got these souls. One, to free them, but most importantly, we got it because we needed to know what to do next. I think we can all agree on that front.
But what about you? What if you pull your sword against Rowan? Could you even forgive yourself?
I take my sword, and I give it to you, Thebe.
Yep, that does it. You see him gulp, and then kind of look at your resolve. Hold your eyes for a second, and then he nods his head.
Steve,
It
I need you to roll
Yeah.
me a check. Where's Steve? Okay. It's not gonna be your greatest skill, I'm sure, but just give me an intelligence check.
Damn, that sounds kind of like a jab.
That was a jab.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
is
he's got an
bad.
8 intelligence. That's not great.
Yeah,
Got a date on the roll, guys.
And he got an 8 on the roll, so 7 total. Yeah, go ahead, continue, guys.
if
yeah.
it will provide you any measure of comfort, I do know a spell that can outright prevent possession, Abe. If you wish.
Wait. But if you prevent possession on someone who's trying to actively be possessed,
Allow me to clarify. Possession from demons and celestials and the Fae. I can keep Ross safe.
Do
He
it.
means it as a reactionary. I understand everyone's hesitation, but let me tell you this. Of all of us, my will has been tested time and time again. And even though I have failed personally, I can assure you in this, because it is your friends, and because this is very important to you, I will not fail, no matter what.
Okay, but if we're gonna risk anyone's souls other than yours, Thebe gulps. It should be Ferris. I'm just saying, she's kind of a bitch. I don't mean. No, I shouldn't talk ill of her dead.
Damn,
listen,
me bruh.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, guys. That was uncalled for. But it's kind of
I
her
have
fault.
questions
Thebe
about
got
this favor.
grudges, man. Holy shit. I'm sorry,
Never
Sean.
forget.
that came from the heart.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, we do have her soul, so you can have this conversation with her later.
Phoebe kind of nods and realizes he needs to stop talking, and looks over at Ross, holding his sword.
Yeah, I look at you, Thebe, and I would suggest tying my hands though, just in case.
Good God, you're not doing yourself any favors.
I'm merely saying that it can be a jarring process. I'm not talking about danger to you all. This is my first time, and I don't want to bite my tongue off. I just want to make sure that all precautions are taken. It'll be fine. Just someone give me a chair to sit down, please. And I start walking to find a chair to sit down on.
Maybe Vec, maybe you could, be his rope, hold him down, make sure he's okay.
Simon
Okay.
takes one of the useless daggers that he still has on him for some reason and puts it in Ross's mouth in case he needs to bite on something.
Like the. Oh gosh.
Thank you,
I will-
Mr. Simon.
I guess
What-
I will go behind Ross and kind of like put my hands on his shoulders for a second and just like, then I will restrain you.
Rear naked chokehold.
Wait, why a dagger? He's gonna break his
This-
teeth.
This
Oh, I
all
mean,
seems-
it's leather wrapped.
This all seems rather extreme.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
It's
think I'm
army.
into this.
We
Mm.
bound up Ross.
I don't think I'm into this. It's like I motioned like as limited as I don't know if X actually holding me, but I'm just motioning. Bring the first one.
Do we need a pentagram of blood or anything?
No. But yeah, I almost spit the dagger out. I'm like, no.
I don't know
Forget it.
much about this spell casting stuff.
I approach with cautious.
Just allow me this one, as I will cast a magic circle centered on you, calling Fays, Celestials, and thieves.
Fair.
All right.
What do I-
Whose soul do you use?
Cautious.
Okay.
Do I have any rope? Yes, I do. I'll tie up Ross in the chair with the rope, and I will also place. I'll hold him in the chair as an extra restraint on top of that.
Okay. All right.
I'm standing right next to Ross as I bring the disc forward, but I'm keeping a hand on his shoulder, just in case.
All right. I'm gonna say that you guys tied Ross's hands in front of him, and you are placing the disc in his hands.
Mhm.
And Ross, what does Ross do? What does this look like as Ross goes through this channeling process?
It doesn't look pretty for sure. It looks very evil. There's a moment where I take a few slow breaths, and then the breaths stop, and then it seems like I'm not breathing at all. And then it's a gasp. As my eyes snap open, and they are two inky black voids. And even the red hand mark on my face seems to get it. I mean, the skin is still there and it's still red, but black tendrils trail from my eyes and spider out towards my ears as I not to like break it, but grip tighter to the disc.
During all this, you see shadows coalesce around in the corner where he's sitting in the chair. Everything just seems to get darker just around him, and the shadows kind of coalesce and dance, and his eyes get this inky black and open wide, and he gasps. You see his head turn and look around. That bitch! And that's where we're going to end the episode.
No! No!
Bruh, that's actually sinister. That's actually evil ending.
Wait, whose soul was this?
Kasha.
Sasha's.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Leave a comment. Subscribe. And we will see y'all next week. Hopefully, maybe we'll have our stream back up. If not, no big deal. That's I didn't originally sign up to do that with this anyways. So, yeah. Y'all have a good week, and we'll see what happens. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.